Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with DePal. Tonight, I have a very special recipe for you. It's an ancient recipe. In fact, it's the most ancient recipe that Mr. DePal knows. This goes way back. Goes back before Mr. Stafford learned how to sing with himself. It goes back before Mr. Grail learned a dad joke. In fact, I used to feed this recipe to my pet velociraptor, Fluffy, who died when that big meteor hit. No, this recipe goes back before Miss Canberra. It's Precambrian. It goes back before they had sand dunes. Dooner was not on the scene at the time. It even goes back before Mr. Schreier got his first job. Wow. Some people even think it goes back before the creation of Anne Berry. But that's a lie, because we all know that Anne Berry has always been and she always will be. But suffice to say that it is an old recipe, but it's also a very simple recipe. All you have to do is go out into your foraging field. Well, at the time when I created it was before houses. Oh, you guys have houses. Okay, go out into your pantry or into your refrigerator and just look for things that you like. If you find something you like, you pick it up. And if you find something else you like, you pick it up. And the idea here is that if you like the individual things, you'll like them when they get put together. So you find a bunch of things, you put some olive oil in a pan, you heat it up, you start stir frying it, add some spices, and then the very end, a little bit of Parmesan. Parmigiano, sono italiano, va bene. So, if you do that, you'll have a perfect thing. Now, I forgot to tell you what the name of this recipe is. The name of this recipe is gunk. So that's how you make gunk. Now, this time, there's not going to be any extra credit for this. However, there's something even better. I'm going to have a little contest. If you would like to make some gunk of your own, try to be as creative as you can, and film it and then show yourself feeding it to your family, show their reaction. I'm going to take in those videos, and the one that I like best, I am going to post on my YouTube channel. So, instead of extra credit, you will get glory and honor. Now, that means you might become as famous as me. So, that's the challenge. If you'd like to make your own gunk, send me a video. Well, till next time. It goes so far back. It was before Anderson was golden. It was before Lisa Brazil even went to Brazil. It was before Mr. Deckelman learned to count. He was just like playing some bluegrass in some honky tonk in New Orleans. And it was before Julia Fausti even made a deal with the devil. It was like before Mr. McCarthy was just a bearded twinkle in his mother's eye, or Mr. Handley learned to tune, or even before Don Hatch figured out how to cross the road.
Cut, Dad. You made your point.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was getting carried away.